guys, Dinah's Wisdom. So this pick a card reading is how do other women view you? Okay, so this reading is mostly for women, but if you're a guy and you feel like this resonates with you, awesome. Everybody has assumptions of us, and a lot of readers do what do people think about you, but for some reason I didn't see many people do what do other women think about you specifically. So I was just like, that would be an interesting pick a card, why not? So I decided to do that. And so this reading may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, just let it fly. And it's mostly assumptions, right? Because we only know ourselves. So this is just how either outside women view you, women who are colleagues, friends, close family, and I'm getting friends, okay? Just women in your everyday lives, like how you come across to them, how you make them feel, if you have any kind of impact on them or whatsoever, and simply what do they think about you. All right, so we can go ahead and get started. I basically drew 5 different types of women. I wanted to make it as diverse as possible for everybody. So just go ahead and pick whichever picture you feel resonates with you, and we will get started, okay? Hello, group 1. Okay, so you chose free as a bird. So we have the tarot here, and then I also have oracle cards here. There's just too many cards for me to spread them all out, so I'm gonna do tarot first, and then we'll have the oracles, okay? All right, so Miss Free as a bird, how do other women view you? All right, so just give me a minute. Wow, this girl's got it going on. She's really connected. And by connected, she knows a lot of people. She tends to think too much, though. And either you walk away from drama, or you're the person to have the last laugh, or you're the person to have the last word. Like, oh, she always needs to have the last word. Like, you're someone that doesn't back down. But you can be a bit indecisive when it comes to new beginnings, or maybe what decision you should make. Okay, so the first thing that's popping out to me is the Empress. So the Empress card, so in terms of how women view you, they see you as someone who's really well put together, okay? The Empress she's her own woman. She doesn't depend on anybody, okay? She doesn't rely on anybody. She's, her own self. So this makes sense in terms of being free as a bird. She is free, she's not tied down to anyone or anything. There's also a sense of optimism that other women see in you. With the Fool card, like, you're someone who's either always having to, like, I'm hearing, like, always going on a journey, or there's always something new happening in your life, or you just have a very childlike, youthful demeanor, if that makes sense. And interesting. So I hear randomly, like, I feel like she could bear children. So I feel like physically you guys may have like wider hips, or you guys may be voluptuous, or you guys may just have like a really nice figure, like some of you an hourglass figure, but you have a figure that could bear children. That's interesting. I mean, all women could bear children, but like some women look like they were made to bear children. Like, whoa, look at that body. That's funny. But definitely with connections, like, how women view you, you're someone that they like to work with. You're very community oriented, you're very group oriented. You're really good in a group, okay? You're always allowing other people to express their ideas. And they feel that you're a team player. You're always also someone that's always working on her craft. But they also view you as a bit indecisive, so you may not always know what you want, or you may be closed off. Some women may see that either you're putting blinders on purpose, or you really don't see anything. I'm also getting gullible, or just like, why can't she see that? So there may be some things that you guys are either turning a blind eye to, or you know, almost like oblivious to. But with the sword's energy, it's about thinking and communication and things like that. So you guys, other women feel that sometimes you're guarded with your thoughts, right? You're not always letting people know. You're not always letting them know what's going on with you, right? If you make a decision, other women see you as you're the person who is going to make the decision by yourself, right? Like you have a very, I'm hearing like a loner vibe. You make decisions by yourself. You don't necessarily consult with people, even though we do have the Three of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. You only consult with people when it comes to work. When it comes to work and finances, you'll consult other people and talk, but when it comes to your own personal thoughts and your life, you're like, no. Okay, so other women, so they could kind of almost feel like, I'm hearing a bit standoffish, or kind of like they don't go into the territory. They don't really, they want to ask about your personal life, but they can kind of see that you're a bit guarded with the communication, how much you're going to give them, right? You know how it's like when you're kind of like, oh, where are you from? And then people say, oh, where are you from? Right? It's like, oh, how old are you? How old are you? You're the kind to kind of like, you don't answer questions directly. And that could kind of make some women feel a bit defeated, or that they just feel kind of, they're like, why did I even talk to her in the first place? You know? So, you know, sometimes I guess your closed off vibe could make them feel a bit defeated. But for the most part, they really do admire you. They admire how much you've accomplished for yourself. And they feel like you're very, you have a really healthy sense of optimism that they wish they had, or that they could relate to, or that they can resonate with. Okay, so then the oracle cards we have, let's start with these guys first. Okay. Oracle cards we have is journey, faith, and action. So you guys, so how other women view you, you guys are very action oriented. Like I said with the Empress, right? When you want something, you go and get it, because why not, right? There's a lot of movement. It says stop hesitating, nothing can hold you back, movement creates the magic. So some women see you, like I said, as either being indecisive or hesitating, or like, why is she hesitating? She just needs to go for it. Okay, for that's some of you. And then the other is she doesn't hesitate and she just goes for it. Okay, so that's like two energies. Okay, journey and faith. So women believe that you're a very faith-oriented person. So either you believe, you know, your belief system is based on like religion, or a specific type of faith, and you believe in prayer and things like that. You guys may go to church, or faith may just be a really big part in your life, and that's how other women view you, like, oh, she's a church gal, or simply like, you can also be a spiritualist and have faith, because spirit is right beside you, ask for guidance and it will come. I'm also hearing other women believe that things work out in your favor because you have faith. Okay, so it could be onlookers, in terms of women, onlookers who have, you know, kind of seen what you've gone through, and then they're kind of like, oh, well, things always work out for her, you know, and they can probably think that because she's so religious, or because she is you rely too much on faith. Oh yeah, of course, right? The Fool card. So other women can also think that you rely too much on faith, or simply that she just relies on faith. This is how she kind of gets through her life. Or like, oh, I'm also hearing, oh, so she got where she is today because she believed in herself, or because of her belief system, or because she just took a leap of faith, right? Leap of faith, leap of faith. So yes, definitely, that's a huge thing. They definitely think you're a risk taker. And you're, like I said, you're always on the journey. So it's either you guys are always on the mood. I said mood. Always on the move. Like, I mean, like there's some fast-paced energy. Like you're always on the go. and you're you meet people from different backgrounds and stuff like that. Not how far you have to focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. So yeah, this is also tying into how other women see you. They can also view you as someone who unexpectedly helps them. So you may be someone that most women either they admire you, but they don't really expect you to help them out. They don't really expect you to kind of take off a heavy load and help them. I hear mean, so you could come off as mean to them, but then they'll be surprised when you're like helping them out. And in terms of focusing how far you've come, you're also someone who doesn't focus on the past, okay? The full energy is just very strong. You just go forward. You're always forward moving. You're someone who's always moving forward, okay? Alrighty, so we have visions. Here, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. So some women think you are psychic. Some women feel that your visions, that you see things other people don't. They feel an intuitiveness about you that they can't really pinpoint, or they can, or it could be friends that are like, oh yeah, my friend is psychic. She could see this, she's Cynthia and everything else like that. But I'm also getting that in terms of how women are viewing you, you're someone who is just very in tune with your spirit. You see things before they happen, okay? Women could get a very mysterious vibe from you, even a psychic vibe from you, and they don't know where it's coming from. But they're just like, there's just something about her. Oh yeah, what so-and-so said was right. So it's kind of like you giving good advice, or like your opinion resonated with them, or you're just like, this message is hard to, it's like what you say to them, or what you're saying, your opinion matters, okay? The stuff that you have, if you are, some of you guys may be psychics, okay? Some of you guys may be into tarot and stuff like that, but it's like what you say comes true, okay? So women value your vision, your perspective, okay? There we go, perspective. And they also feel like there's something that you're longing for, because we have the thirst card, okay? This is like obsession, thirst, craving. So they may feel like there's something that you're craving for. I'm also hearing you're craving your freedom, okay? So a lot of women see you as someone who's just wanting to always be, by themselves, or who's just always wanting to be independent. I'm also hearing, I wonder when she'll settle down. So you could have some maybe friend or coworkers who's kind of wondering, you're always on the go all the time. I wonder when you're going to start settling down. So let me see if I get any more for this card. Sorry about the barking dog. Okay. But, okay, so we have independent, and this is not surprising, okay? I mean, obviously, free as a bird. You guys are just very independent. Women see you guys as your own boss. You're independent. You do what you want. You go where you want. No one tells you what to do, okay? And because of, if you guys have career success, or however you've moved up in your life, it's because of your independence, all right? We have Bast here. She is the goddess of independence, okay? Or it could just be women see that you crave independence. You're craving to be different. You're craving to be your own person, okay? You're always striving to stay true to yourself and stay authentic to who you are, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to warn you guys. So I do have the Rebels deck. The Rebels deck, which is the most hilarious deck, like, ever, but it's a very honest, you see in the back it says brace yourself, because it's very blunt with the messages, but the messages are usually on point, always for me at least. But anyway, I pulled 2 cards, okay? So we have get the fuck out of your head, okay? And then we have get in your heart, it misses you. So in terms of how women view you, they view you as someone who is you crave mental stimulation, or simply you're always in your head, you're always daydreaming, you're not necessarily present. So when they're talking to you, they're kind of like, I think she hears me, I think she's here, but I'm not really sure. So they feel like you're in your head too much. And they wonder, if you're, they kind of wonder how you open up to people. And this is I'm getting this energy from people who don't know you very well. So they're wondering like if you're emotional, because you have an image that's very put together, right? And it not necessarily, you know, the Empress isn't someone to cry in front of other people. So they're wondering like, how does she stay so strong? I'm hearing, get into your heart, it misses you. Again, like I said, mean. So, you can appear mean. So some women, how they view you, they may think that you're heartless, but you're really not. Okay, like I said, you're just independent. And for some reason, independent women have a vibe of being standoffish, but they're usually the opposite. They're usually like the most nurturing person you could meet. But this is just how women are viewing you, and these are all assumptions, right? Because only we know who we are inside. All right, so this is you look like. This is you look like a shit show. You're a hot mess, fact. Clean yourself up. Jeez. Rude much? But anyway, so in terms of how women are viewing you, you guys may just have a very laid back style, okay? I'm hearing you're like, I really don't give a fuck. Okay, now this is your energy coming in. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. If I want to be in this dress, I'll be in this dress. If I want to wear these sweatpants, I'll wear these damn sweatpants. So it's kind of like you don't really care how you look. And then other women are like, oh my god, why doesn't she care how she looks? Like, she looks bad. She should like clean herself up. And you're kind of like, no, I don't care. Like, I don't really care if I look like shit. If I look like shit, then I look like shit. Whatever. Like, there's a very like. I'm getting Aquarius energy. I'm getting Aquarius, Gemini, Leo vibes from you guys because they're signs that do not care what people think. Aries too. Aries don't care what people think either. But yeah, so other women feel that you should probably take the time to dress up more, or you should kind of follow the societal standards. But like I said, you guys are different. You're independent. I mean, you're the effing fool, so you do what you want. So I think it's funny how your energy came in and like defended yourself. Though it's pretty funny. Okay, last two cards we have is emotional withdrawal here. Okay, so before I move on with this also, so this card is the number 8 here. And then, interesting, this card is also number 8, trapped in fear. So I feel like women, how they view you, they always feel like there's something emotionally going on with you. Or they feel like you're like emotional withdrawal, right? Obviously, you're withdrawing or you're detaching, or I'm hearing aloof. So they feel like you're really aloof. You're always wanting to be alone. Either you're always going through something or you're always contemplating something. But like I said, you're not present. So they don't really feel like you're as present as they want you to be. Also hearing that your emotions you're very sensitive, so you take the time out, you know, to withdraw because, you're just someone who you can't have people in your space for too long, okay? It's you get tired, you get exhausted, you guys get drained, right? So they see that you're someone who values your time alone, and you just take the time out for yourself. Now we have trapped in fear. So like I said, they feel like there is something you guys are battling, but they can't put their finger on it. And like I said, they don't necessarily feel like they can tell you, because if they tell you, you may not listen to them anyway, okay? But in terms of trapped in fear, you also may, they also may see you as someone who maybe you think too much or you have too many doubts, okay? So and then because you have too many doubts, or because you don't believe in yourself enough, you know, this is why you go into emotional withdrawal, okay? And let me see if I have anything else about this card. Yeah, I'm also too, other women want to approach you, like they kind of want to help you through whatever it is that you're going through, but they're your vibe you give off is kind of, you want to be alone, right? So you want to be alone, so they're kind of like, I don't think this is a good idea, right? It's like, okay, well, I'll just let her go through whatever she's going through, you know? So it's like they give you your space, okay? And I'm picking up energy from friends. So this is thoughts and feelings that friends have felt about you. Okay, so yeah, that was group 1, Free as a Bird. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, these are assumptions because only we know who we are. But this is just how other women view you, okay? Hope you enjoyed the reading. Thanks so much, and until next time. Hello, Group 2. Okay, so let's get into it. How do other women view you guys? So I'm going to start with the tarot first, so just give me a minute. I'm getting a lot of wisdom. Someone who's very wise. Someone who has been through a lot, and so they understand a lot about life. How other women view you, they look up to you. They look up to you as like either a leader or some kind of spiritual teacher or some kind of mentor. You guys may be a bit older, or if not, you have an old soul and you just have nothing but an abundance of wisdom. And whenever you're speaking the truth. When you speak, to women, they can truly hear like what you're talking about, where they feel that they're hearing the truth from you. Also, other women see you guys as someone who's very honest in the communication. You're not someone who bullshits. You're not someone who go around the roseberry bush, right? You're not someone that sugarcoats. It is what it is with you guys. And other women, they sense that it is what it is. But they definitely see you guys as somebody who's very wise and you're well respected. So how other women view you, they respect you. Even if you don't know that they respect you, they're not going to cause any drama with you, because you guys can probably be a bit intimidating. Even though I'm not really getting intimidating from this pile, but because of when people respect you, sometimes some people can feel a bit intimidated. But other women really like your perspective, so they really like when you're speaking. Because we have sword energy, which is communication. And in terms of the hangman with the Ace of Swords, this is just you guys having a different perspective on things. So other women really like to come to you for advice because you just give them a perspective that they've never heard before, or they're like, oh, I've never thought about that. So they come to you guys when they're having issues because they know they're going to hear the truth from you. You guys also are very balanced people. This could be maybe your outward appearance of other women viewing you. They just see you guys as very grounded and balanced, or you guys just are very grounded and balanced, but you bring harmony to people's lives, okay? Other women see that you're somebody who is, like I said, you have 2 feet planted on the ground. The Four of Wands is also like partnership or celebration, something to do with the community to me. And then for this oracle, we have the partnership card here. So in terms of partnership and how other women view you, I'm getting that you guys are very good friends. First of all, friends, business partners, colleagues, whatever your relationship with women is. They really like to be partnered with you because you're a partner that is very stable. You're also very passionate, with the wands as passionate. You're very creative as well. You have a lot of creative energy, and they really appreciate your ideas. So it says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So you guys, I'm hearing unconsciously, you may not feel like you do or think you do, but you actually touch the women that you meet. You actually touch their hearts in a way that they've probably never experienced, or it just like I'm hearing you leave footprints on other women's hearts unexpectedly because of your wisdom. So it's like you say something simple and that it hits them, right? Sometimes they can have an epiphany when talking to you. Yeah, an epiphany, and may bring abundance to their life after they figure it out. But also with this card, it's just that you guys are just excellent communicators, and other women they feel very blessed to have you in their life, okay? Whatever form that may take. And I feel like you guys don't know this. So this is something that you don't know, but this is what a lot of women think about you, is that you guys are a blessing, and you bring a lot of abundance, a lot of emotional healing. I'm hearing like listening. You guys are really good listeners, and they just really appreciate your friendship. your friendship, your wisdom, anything like that. Okay, so the interesting thing about you guys too is that you guys are very you guys may be introverts, but you guys like your quiet time. You like to be alone. The reason I say that is because we have sanctuary and time and tide. So here you could just see that these mermaids are alone, okay? It's just one of them. It's not two people. She's chilling, she's thinking, contemplating, and she's chilling, okay? And this says sanctuary. So privacy in volatile personal space, respected boundaries and taboos, okay? So in terms of other women see you as a sanctuary. So like I said, I think because you guys are very, like, there's just something very harmonious about your energy that they feel like they can come to you for anything, and that their secrets are kept in the sanctuary. Like, you're good at keeping secrets, right? You don't allow people in your personal space in terms of like you have boundaries, and other women, they see that, and they respect that. They respect that you have boundaries, okay? Like, oh, she needs her me time. Oh, I got it. I need my me time too. So then we also have the time and tides. I'm also getting a sense that this group is very spiritual, because on the back it says affirmations, crystals, incense, meditation, music, ocean waves. So I feel like you guys are very spiritual. You guys like to either meditate, you like to contemplate, you like to take time out and kind of figure out what your next move is, or you just like to, be deep in your thoughts. And again, you create your own sanctuary. I'm also hearing you're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to have your own company. You enjoy your own company, and other women see that and they admire that, because apparently, surprisingly, a lot of women don't like to be alone. But I think it's a very important trait to have in terms of enjoying your own company. Also, like I said, with the wisdom, you guys are very knowledgeable, right? So we have the study, learning, education. Some of you guys maybe, went to school, and graduated, or you may be in some kind of high level education, maybe grad school or something like that. Or you guys just have a lot of knowledge. You like to read books. You just have a lot of knowledge, okay? You know a lot about the world. You're very worldly. You may know a lot about cultures, be multicultural. You may be mixed yourself. But in terms of just books, you just have a lot of book knowledge, but also spiritual knowledge, okay? Like, you just know stuff. And when people talk to you, you just give it to them, and it sounds like the law. It's like, oh, well, she's saying this, so I guess it must be true. So yeah, women just admire your smarts. You're very intelligent people, and so they just admire how, knowledgeable you are. They probably admire how far you've gotten in your education, or, they just admire your mental ability. Okay, so then we have blossoming and receptivity. Okay, so what here I'm getting, you actually help other women blossom. So some of you guys may be supporting in a support group or something like that. I'm getting almost a humanitarian vibe. I'm getting a little bit of Pisces, Aquarius. I'm getting Cancer. I'm getting Taurus energy. But you just like to help and nurture people. Like, you want to see people blossom, okay? And also other women want to see you blossom. So you actually have really good balanced relationship with other women, okay? You guys are just people who can just go with the flow, and you can kind of connect with anybody, and you're very receptive to whatever energy that they're kind of giving off. But also I feel like because you guys are so into meditation, or because you're so chill, or because you're so connected to your spirituality, it's easy for you guys to receive, and and because you're easy or to manifest, law of attraction, you're like, I got that on point. And so you help other people with that, right? You help communicate those ideas, those ideas, right? You guys are almost like teachers to other women, and so they just really look up to you. You're just someone who knows a lot. Okay, so we have, there's another card here. Sorry about the dogs, they bark too much. Burnt by the sun, ambition, extension, and reach. So you guys have ambition. I'm hearing that it's a very quiet ambition though. It's not like a what do you call it, like a blase, or like a not blase, I can't speak English. what is it? Like, you know, like a in your face kind of ambition when you're like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Like, it's very calm, cool, and collected. So, also with her face too, calm, cool, and collected, other women admire that you're able to kind of control your emotions. You guys may look like this. I'm hearing like some of you guys may have a resting bitch face. Which is not something that women actually admire. It's just something that they may say in her head, like, oh, she has a resting bitch face. That's funny. But I'm getting with this card, it's more like your quiet ambition inspires other people. So whatever it is that you guys are going towards, I feel like you guys are goal-oriented, but you're goal-oriented in your own way. You're not goal-oriented in like a really exuberant way. It's a very quiet or quiet goal that you're reaching. And you guys are ambitious though, you know, you have a lot of knowledge and you're always trying to expand yourself. And so other women really admire that about you guys. I feel like this is more of a video of like other women admiring you guys. But no, this is what they think about you. They think really good stuff. You may be a bit aloof or detached, but I'm not getting any negative energy from this. Okay. So we do have the Rebel deck here. All right, and this one is pretty straightforward. Just gonna give you a warning. So it says, it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Okay, so for a very straightforward message in terms of how other women think about you guys, I'm getting Aquarius energy right now. Remember how I said you guys are very knowledgeable, and it's like you just know so much? Well, sometimes you can kind of seem like a know-it-all, or you can like things done your way, or you can feel like your word is law. Like I said, you guys have a tendency to make other women feel that way, and so it's coming out again how you communicate sometimes can feel a bit what do you call it, a bit dictatorial, or it could feel a bit arrogant. You can be a bit arrogant, okay? I'm an Aquarius, so I already know that Aquarians are like that. We're just know-it-alls, and even though we try not to be, it just comes off that way. So yeah, if you guys are Aquarian, I'm definitely getting some of that energy here, okay? All right, so moving on, we do have stand your ground and suffering in silence. All right. And I feel like you guys have just definitely been through a lot, and other women have kind of seen that you've been through a lot, even though they probably don't know who you are. They're just like, she looks like she's been through a lot, suffering in silence. You just prefer to deal with issues on your own rather than telling people about what's happening. And also standing your ground. You guys stand up for yourselves and you don't allow other people to make fun of you. All right, well, that's mostly what I'm getting. So hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time. Hello, Group 3. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm going to start with the tarot first. And this is Group Miss Doing Too Much. What I like about the cards is that they're always confirming the theme, right? Doing too much, just involved in everything. So first of all, what I do have to say though is that you guys give, and how other women view you, they see you guys are just support systems, your support nets, your safety nets, and you guys just give. You give even if you don't have it. Yeah. And you guys are, I'm hearing she would never hurt a fly. How women view you, they see you guys as very sensitive. You're almost like fragile. Like, you have to be careful with what you say around her is what I'm hearing, right? Because you just have so much emotion. You have so much emotion and compassion for people that it's hard for you guys to turn a blind eye for people who are in need. You always want to help others, and so that compassion comes through. That's definitely part of your character. You guys may be water signs or even earth signs. And in terms of your finances, some women may see that even though you may not have a lot, or money may move a bit slow for you, or you may always be on a budget or something. You're always giving back, okay? So you have a very generous and giving spirit, okay? You have all this abundance and love that you want to give back to others. And also in terms of how women view you, they see you as someone who is very content. They see you as someone who is happy with their lives, or somebody who brings happiness to other lives. Someone who, I'm also hearing lucky. So they may see you guys lucky, because the Knight of Cups is about your wish being fulfilled, getting what you want. So they may see that you guys always get what you want, or that you're just lucky enough to get what you want. I'm hearing that she's lucky. Like, she's just so lucky. I'm hearing like, you're so lucky. But I'm also seeing that they don't know how you got to where you are, because you've had to put in the hard work, and things, you know, for things to manifest, it's actually taking a longer time for you guys, or things have just, it wasn't as easy as they think it is, okay? So in terms of other women as well, they see you as somebody who is just very intuitive. You guys are very, you're just really emotionally connected to people, and they can feel that with the High Priestess. But you guys are also a bit secretive. So as giving as you are to everybody, you're still a bit secretive, okay? You still keep things about yourself that people don't know about you. So there's some kind of mystery to you. And it's, like I said, it's hard for you guys to ignore other people's feelings and emotions. So Miss Doing Too Much, what you're doing too much of, I feel, is just, you're like, you're just involved in everything. You guys may also be involved in people's lives too much, or may hearing like maybe a bit nosy or something like that. But I'm just getting a very benevolent energy, almost like a very pure spirit. Okay, so we have mercy, we have kindness, and we have gentleness. Okay, if that's not an angel, I don't know what is. Okay, you have gentleness, kindness, and mercy. Like, that is just like, wow. You can do, I can hear, she would never hurt a fly. She couldn't hurt a fly. What? Nicole? She wouldn't do that. Nicole, she couldn't hurt a fly. You know, that kind of thing. All right, so we have mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. Again, so you guys are just very merciful towards people. You give people second chances. You understand people make mistakes, okay? So other women see you guys as someone who's very forgiving, okay? You're very forgiving of others. And I'm hearing that you also genuinely like people. You like to be around people. Or you just wish the best for people, okay? And so with kindness, we have, again, live with compassion. So we have compassion, and yeah, so you guys are just very compassionate, almost too compassionate, where it can sometimes feel you, make you feel a bit depleted, okay? So I'm getting, okay, this is a weird message, but intuitive women who are very in tune with themselves, they can sense that you're kind of getting emotionally tired from giving too much, if that makes sense. Like, they can see, oh, I don't think she's into that. Like, she needs to kind of stop. She needs to kind of stop and take a break, is what I'm hearing, okay? She needs to kind of like be more in this pentacle energy, because I'm hearing sometimes you guys could probably be too much in your feels, right? You could be doing too much in your feels. You want everything to be, everyone to just have a good time, or you just want everyone to get along. Okay, with the nature card, it's kind of like you guys really love animals, and you may be animal activists, or you may stand up for animal rights, and you just want the world to be like a you know, just a kind place. I just want everyone to be nice to each other. That's the energy I'm getting from you. But in terms of the nature card, this says sometimes all you need to do is go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. So I feel like other women and how they think about you guys, they feel like you guys need a break. They sense that you guys are doing too much, and they're just like, this, she needs a break. Like, she's just always go, 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 go. With this energy card, right? You guys just have too much momentum, and you're never taking a break. You're always just go, 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 like doing too much, okay? And I feel like sometimes you're even doing too much for other people. It's not even doing too much for yourself. You're just like, oh, well, you know, my brother needs this, and then my aunt needs that, and then my mom needs that, and then my friend needs that. Like, you're trying to do everything for everybody, okay? Because people with this energy, sometimes it's hard for them to focus on themselves. And I'm not getting any, any self-interest energy at all. It's all about other people with you guys, okay? So you guys are incredibly loving. You guys have a very pure spirit, very pure heart, but you can sometimes seem a bit scattered brain, and sometimes your plans may fall through because you're not, planning ahead or anything like that. Okay, so let's move on with the oracles. We have star delegating, bodies of water. Okay, so the green tarot we have here, star delegating, and this says ask others for help, including me, instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So how do other women view you? Well, they think that you need help. Okay, they're like, she's just doing too much, right? Miss doing too much. She's just doing too much. She needs some help. Somebody please help her, right? It could even be you getting some groceries and you're like carrying the bags by yourself and it's really heavy, and an onlooker will be like, man, someone needs to help her, so how other women view you, they view you as someone who just needs to ask for help, or you can even be someone who doesn't ask for help. Okay, you guys may be people who can prefer to kind of struggle on your own, kind of similar to the previous groups. But yeah, you guys definitely need to be open to asking other people for help. So with bodies of water, I'm getting chill. You need to relax. You need to chill out. Stop doing too much. You're overheating yourself and you need to chill. Yeah, with bodies of water, it says spend time near water, lake, river, and ocean to recharge your battery. So a lot of women, they can feel your energy, and sometimes your energy or what you're doing all the time, it could kind of it drains you, but it could also drain them as well. But they feel like you need to chill out. They feel like you need a vacation, you need a break, you need to breathe, right? You just need to sit down and have a cup of tea or something, or just breathe, and everything will be okay. Or go to the beach or something like that. Your friends may want to go to the beach with you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so then we have the Rebels card, which is a very blunt oracle deck. But this card fits perfectly with this reading. You are giving too many fucks. So give 0. Okay, so basically how other women view you, you just need to stop doing too damn much. Okay, you're giving too many fucks about everything. Okay, everything you're caring about, and it's just like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Just be out in nature, man. Go to a park, look at the river, look at the ducks, and just chill. Okay, just chill. I feel like someone wants to tell you to calm down. I'm getting kind of I'm getting a lot of energy here, but I sense some fire energy as well. So you guys might either be earth, fire, water. Okay, so we're gonna move on to oracles. So oracles we have here is, let's see, we have solitude here. Okay, solitude. So let's just go here. So let me see which one pops out first. Okay, I'm getting risk-taking. You guys have a lot of stuff going on. I'm hearing you just have so many interests and so many different things, okay? Because we have choices, movement choices, and decisions, okay? You guys may just be involved in a lot of different things, and you could just have all these options, and you're not sure what to choose. So other women see you as someone who has a lot of options. You have a lot of choices. You're not someone who's stuck in one energy. You're not someone who's stuck at a job. You're someone that can always get out of their situation, right? Right? You're someone that you can get out of the situation. So, and because of that, you actually bring inspiration to other people who are struggling as well. We have the light card, okay? You guys have a light about you. Like I said, you guys are very pure-hearted souls. You guys have a light about you, and it just radiates by being yourself, especially when you're giving to other people and things like that. And other women see that, and they're very attracted to that. You actually attract people with your energy, specifically women with your energy. You may also, just a random message, you may also attract a lot of blonde women too. I don't know why I got that. But anyway, now with this temptation card, we have this temptation card here. So with this temptation card, I'm feeling that it's hard women, to how other women view you with this card, it's hard for you not to get involved in stuff. You guys just have a lot of bouncy energy, and like you're always wanting to touch something, like you're always wanting to be involved, okay? Because you see how he's like, I don't know why I'm getting this. You remember the movie Up, and how what is it? Whatever, that's a horrible example because I can't remember, but anything, it's like, ooh, shiny, I want to touch this, I just want to touch this because it's shiny. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Temptation, it's hard for you guys not to get involved in other things, okay, because of all these choices and you know, all this different stuff that you're involved in. It's just hard for you not to get into that. So other women see you guys as maybe being a bit gullible in terms of temptation, or not settling, or just like someone who you just have to be doing something all the time, okay? You can't just sit still. All right. Now, in terms of material harvest and the solitude, so I think the solitude is very interesting energy. So let me read into this a bit more with the solitude. Interesting. So you guys may actually be people who are alone most of the time, or you need to practice more solitude. So in terms of how other women see you guys, they can also see you guys always contemplating. Like you always have a plan in place. You're always trying to think of a new plan. You're always trying to get things going, okay? You're always trying to grow something. You're always trying to plant something, okay? And as much energy as you have, sometimes you do need that period of solitude to figure out what you're doing. So I feel like some women think that you what I'm hearing is that how women view you is that some women feel like you have stuff going on behind the scenes. You have projects, things growing, whatever it is that you guys are doing behind the scenes. So it's kind of like they feel like you know, there's more layers to you than meets the eye, if that makes sense. Like, oh, I feel like she's involved in a lot of stuff, but I feel like she's involved in like something really specific. Or I feel like she's in I'm even hearing improving your finances and stuff like that. Like you're just making sure that you guys have options and choices, because you don't like to be pinned down by one specific thing, okay? And that's why you feel the need to constantly be doing different things, because it's also a security blanket for you guys, because you don't want to feel, like I said, you don't want to feel trapped. You don't want to feel trapped, and you don't want to feel bored and discontent with opportunities and stuff like that. So you guys create your own opportunities, and other women really admire that about you. They see you as somebody who creates their own opportunities, okay? And I'm also hearing loner. Some of you guys may be a loner as well, okay? So let me see, is that it? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, other women just feel like you guys need to take a break. You guys need to take a break. They really admire like your ambition. They admire your generosity. They admire how sweet you are. They admire how much you care about everybody, but they wish that you would care about yourself more. And you guys are actually a bit mysterious, even though you may not feel that you are. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. Hope this resonated, or hope you just enjoyed the video, and until next time. Hello, Miss Glam, group 4. What's up with you? Okay, Miss Glam. Alright, so let's get into your cards here. Alright, and this is how other women view you guys. What do other women think about you guys? Well, first of all, I got ice. I don't know why, but you guys have a very like ice queen vibe to you, like an ice queen vibe to you. It sounds like I'm saying ice cream. I swear to God, I'm not. Ice queen vibe to you, okay? But I'm here. That's like your exterior. You guys have this hard exterior, but inside you guys are very nurturing. Okay, so just give me a minute. first word that's popping into my mind is success, okay? So you guys have an energy that radiates success, an energy that radiates like you're going places. Just a very, I'm almost hearing, what do you call it? Like a star-like quality about you. It's the way you carry yourself. The way you carry yourself is very dignified. Okay, there we go. That's the word. Very dignified. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are just self-made people. What you have, you've done it through your hard work. And the success that is coming in for you guys, the success that you've experienced, other people are looking at that and they're just like, wow, how does she have all that? That's what I'm hearing. How does she have all that? And life has probably started moving for you guys, like moving at a rapid pace or whatever. But in terms of movement, I'm hearing for other women, they feel like you're always either doing, like I'm hearing you're always traveling. You may be on social media a lot, like you may post a lot on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and you always look like you're having a good time and you have money. Interesting. Yeah, like you always look like you're having a party. But the interesting thing about you guys is that you guys are actually very defensive. So when other women, how they view you as pretty, beautiful, successful, right? Dignified as you guys are, you're standoffish a bit, right? You're kind of like back up. Like you're very protective of your time, energy, money, anything that you give to other people. You don't give to other people easily. You kind of like to make people jump through hoops. If they really want to be your friend, or if they really fuck with you, they'll jump through those hoops, right? But yeah, that's why I got that Ice Queen energy. That's kind of like, you know, like, yes, I'm successful, I did everything, I got this shit myself, right? But like kind of like back off. Like sometimes other women could feel a very standoffish vibe from you. They could feel sometimes a bit isolated. I'm also hearing they can feel a bit insecure, but that's simply because you make them question either their own idea of success, or you make them question what they're doing in their lives, right? So when we see people who are successful, we're, you know, some people are like, oh man, and they look at themselves and they're like, man, I'm not shit, you know, I'm not doing anything either. So that I get that vibe, and there's some kind of jealousy brewing, right? Okay, but the interesting thing is, as much as you guys have it, there's also a part of you that is very unsure. There's a part of you that is very stifled, and a part of you that is restricted. This could be a part of you that you don't show other people. But in terms of how women view you, you guys, I'm hearing like mental conflict. So some of you guys may, maybe when you're communicating, your words may get jumbled up. It's kind of like not having clear communication. Or it can even be you guys are talking yourselves in a hole, is what I'm hearing. So you have a tendency to kind of trap yourself, okay? But in terms of how other women are viewing you, sometimes they feel like you guys are, you prefer to be alone, or you prefer to kind of, You know, I'm actually a bit confused about this card, so I'm actually going to pull a clarifier, which I haven't pulled a clarifier for any of these cards at all, but I'm a bit confused with this one, so women viewing you, so let me clarify this real quick, okay? So please clarify the Eight of Swords in terms of how women view group 4. What do you mean? What do you mean with the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Alright, we got 2 cards. Oh, god damn, that hurt. Oh, please hold. Oh, my shin. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Other women really want to be your friend, okay? They really want to be your friend because you just have this glamorous look to you, and they want to be like you, okay? But you guys are the Queen of Swords. Whoops. So you guys may be an air sign, Aries, oh my god, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? You guys may be an Aries. But the Queen of Swords, she is not, I'm not going to lie, she's not very friendly. The Queen of Swords is that ice princess, okay? She has a very cold energy about her. So other women see you guys as that. They see you as very aloof, okay? They see you as no nonsense. They see you as someone who is very straightforward. You say what you mean. You're not trying to play games with anybody. And they really want to be your friends. But they feel this way. Okay, so rather than this being your energy, I mean, it could be your energy if it resonates with you, but I feel like this is the people, these are the women, so it's kind of like they're like, oh, I really want to be friends with her, she looks so cool, she looks so nice, and then, you know, either they get around you or they see you, and you're kind of acting a bit distant and cold towards them, right? And then they're kind of just like, oh, I don't think we could be friends, God, I feel like shit. Oh man, and like their insecurities start popping up, right? And they feel trapped, but they're trapping themselves. So you guys make other women feel insecure. Oh man, that's not, I don't even know why I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because it's the truth. Shit, it's the fucking truth. You make other women feel insecure, but that's kind of their issue. Or it can be like, because of who you guys are and why you, like, you radiate this energy, they can't help but feel insecure. Like, you make them look at themselves. Even though, like, you see how she doesn't want to look at herself? You guys make other women think about their own insecurities, right? For them to kind of fix them, or for them to kind of, it brings it to the surface, actually. So, that's pretty deep. I'm also getting an 8 of Wands too. You guys are very passionate, okay? Very passionate, very creative. You like to go, you like to travel, you like to see other cultures. People may also see you as very someone who speaks multiple languages, into foreign travel. People who are very fast energy or anything like that, okay? All right. Move on to oracles. Okay, so with this happiness card, we have immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. So, okay. So in terms of how women view you, you guys are people who really appreciate the small things in life, okay? I mean, I'm getting this energy from your friends. They really appreciate the fact that you're not high maintenance, actually. You may look high maintenance, but you're not. You actually really appreciate the very simple things. You appreciate when someone cooks for you, right? You appreciate someone gives you roses, or if someone takes out the trash and you have to take out the trash, or, you know, just stuff like that. Like, just these small gestures, right? They give you a really nice sense of delight, but also simply happiness. Other women are actually very happy to be around you because they admire you so much. They just admire how much you've done for yourself, and they just really like to be around your energy. It's like you lift up their energy, right? You lift up their energy, and then when they go home, they think about how much they don't have, you know, compared to you or something like that. So we have expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. So you guys have high expectations, and other people definitely sense that. Okay, you guys have high standards. Like I said, you have high standards in terms of people, okay? So you don't just let anybody in. And other women could sense that. They can sense that, like, oh, I can't just be like, hey, you know, I can't just be all up in her grill. Like, I have to prove myself worthy in order to be her friend, you know? And again, with the friendship, that's why it's difficult to do that, because not everyone wants to do that. I just heard, I'm not gonna deal with no fake bitches. So that may be your guys' energy. You're just like, I'm not here for the fakeness. Either you can pass through these hoops, or like, we're not friends. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, in terms of expectation, like I said, yeah, high expectation and things like that. In terms of how other women view you, someone who's just very high quality, okay? Let's see. All right, next we have sacred space. So take time for the dreamer in you, find your power in stillness. And yeah, so this ties in with this card. So time out and sacred space, very similar. So how other women view you, they see you as someone who really values their time. You value your quiet time, you value your personal time. Or this could be, some women feel that you should take a time out, and that you should probably, no, Nah, not that one. Nah. I just feel other women really they respect your need for space. That's what I'm getting. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. You guys are I'm hearing solo wolves, okay? So you guys are just used to being alone. You're used to doing stuff by yourself because that's what the Queen of Pentacles is, okay? She's a self-made woman. So yeah. Sacred space, and this could also be some people, some women want to create a sacred space with you, so it's kind of like they want to deepen a bond with you where it's kind of just like a space that you guys share by itself, right? So you know how like friends go to each other's houses and stuff, and there's just like they just have their own little space. Okay, a lot of women also attracted to you because you have a very peaceful energy about you, even though you do have high expectations, but the energy that you're giving off to others, even though it is a bit cold, there is some kind of, I feel like people are always, other women want something from you, but they don't necessarily know what they want. They just know that they like your energy and they just want to be around you, but you may not always want to be around them. You just may, you know, want to chill out because you guys are very protective of your energy. You don't just let people in. All right, so then let's move on to these. Let's see. So we have discipline, training, consistency, and practice. Like I said, you guys are self-made people, and people really respect your craft. Whatever it is that you guys are doing, whatever it is that you guys have been doing, if you've been working on a craft, other women really admire that about you, and they know that about you. Like, you're very disciplined, you're very responsible for what it is that you want, and this is why you've created this abundance for yourself. Is because of your diligence, is because of your dedication and time and things like that, right? Now we have cycles and rhythm. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions, okay? Cycles and rhythm. So in terms of how other women view you, they view you as someone who is very you could be body conscious, okay? You can really be either super into fitness and eating healthy and making sure your body looks good, okay? But also, like I said, honoring the cycles of your body's energy level and emotion. So again, with this card, you are someone who takes your energy very seriously. You do not let everybody in, and they see that you guys are someone who just kind of, you may have fluctuating moods, okay? You may be a bit moody is what I'm hearing with the cycles and rhythms. You just kind of go, you're like the waves, right? You guys, you flow with the waves, but in terms of like emotions, your emotions may be up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's like 1 minute she's happy and the next minute I don't know what's wrong. What did I do wrong? That's what I'm hearing. What did I do wrong? Why is she mad at me? I don't get it. Okay, so these two cards left. Okay, so then we have rejoice in celebration and firm foundations. Okay, so in terms of how other women view you guys, like I said, there's a lot of repeating because there's a lot of confirmation. Whatever it is that you're building for yourself, or whatever it is you have built for yourself, firm foundation. Look at this back. You see this back? This is a strong ass back. Ain't nobody gonna break this back. Okay, so so I feel like people see you guys as just a very strong woman, or, you know, just a strong person. You guys have already built the foundations for your success, okay? You guys, I'm hearing you know who you are. So other women, how they view you as someone, you know who you are. You know your roots, you know where you stand, you know where you came from, you know where you want to go. Like, you're very decisive, okay? And you make mountains move. Like, you build your shit, okay? Like, when I say you're a builder, I mean you're a motherfucking builder, okay? You are a builder. You've built everything that you have, and it's very prevalent. And other women really admire, they love that. They think it's like the coolest thing in the world, and you actually inspire people to want to build their own stuff, okay? But also with rejoice and celebration, I'm also hearing you guys, so as stoic as you guys may appear, you guys are actually very very friendly, and you like to go partying, okay? You guys may like to go drinking, clubbing, raves, dance parties, whatever. You guys actually like to have a lot of fun, and other women see you as fun. So when they get to know you, and when they get let into your bubble, they're like, oh my god, this girl's so fucking cool. She's so cool. Oh my god, invite her. I'm hearing, oh my god, you have to invite her. She's so funny, right? That's what I'm hearing. So other women really enjoy having good times with you because you're very fun. You're very fun loving. You're very playful. And during this time, there's a lot of happiness going around. Okay, so you guys are not necessarily the life of the party, but you're a great person to bring to a party. Last but not least, we have the Rebels deck, and the Rebels deck is always brutally honest. So we have ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Okay, so in terms of how women view you, so what I'm getting about this card is sometimes you guys may either give advice, or the way that you're giving advice, you may feel like you know everything, or that if they're asking, oh, what should I do? I don't really know what to do. You know, you'll kind of give them advice, but you're not really, you didn't do the research or anything like that, so you're not really even sure what you're saying. But how you say it, it sounds like it's professional, right? It sounds like it's from an expert, but it's not. You're just like, I don't really know why I said that, or if it's gonna help. I just kind of said that out of my ass, but sure, if you think it helps, then great, you know. That kind of energy. So don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So I'm also getting the sense that in terms of how women view you guys as well, they may feel that you guys are the experts in certain things, and I'm also hearing expectation, which is interesting. So I feel like other women actually put expectations on you guys to know information that you don't know, right? Because of your energy, because you have this like you have it like, you know, like I got it in the bag kind of energy. Other women expect you to know things that you don't know, and then when you tell them you don't know them, they want to be like, oh, what? How do you not know that? And you're just like, because I don't. Did I ever say that I know that? Like, why? I don't understand, you know, that kind of energy. But yeah, so let's see if I'm getting anything else from this. Okay, so again with this card as well, expectation. So I'm hearing you guys are actually very open to opportunity and for things to come in. You guys are very open towards that, for newness to come in. I'm also hearing music. You guys may really like music. You may have a really pretty singing voice. Other women think that you have a pretty singing voice. You're very musically gifted. Yeah, you may play an instrument. That was random. I don't know why I got that message. Okay, well, I think that is pretty much it. So, thanks so much for watching. Hope this resonated in some way, or at least you enjoyed it. Until next time. Hello, last group. Group 5, Miss Busybee. Hello. Alrighty, so let's get into this. First of all, Miss Busybee, you guys are just focused on making money. You guys are in your bag, okay? And you're always on the go. You're always you're finding ideas. You guys are always talking to people. I'm hearing too. I'm getting a lot of like chatterbox energy, so you guys may just be really talkative. And you like to talk about ideas and plans and things like that, okay? Alright, so start with the tarot. So I mean, I can't help but we have wands and we have pentacles, okay? So pentacles is money, material, finances. Wands is creativity, passion, energy. You guys have a lot of energy. So how other women view you, you're that woman that is just like you're that career woman. I'm hearing, okay? You're that career woman where you got your shit on point. You're always working. You're always working. They're just like, when does she not work? Like, when does she ever not work? Like, you're always working towards something. But it could also be learning. Maybe you guys have you guys like to learn, but these are pentacles. So this is a craft that you're working on, but this is also just building up your money. Like, you're just super focused on your money, and other women could see that you're always focused on money. And it's not like you guys don't have money. You guys do have money, because you're the King of Pentacles, okay? And you're making sure you stay the King of Pentacles, okay? You're just like, yeah, but I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm gonna keep grinding, okay? So other women really admire the fact that you're grinding away. They really like the fact that you're in your bag, okay? That you're always bettering yourself and you're in your situation, okay? Now with the Knight of Wands, this is an energy that is very kind of in and out. So again, you are Miss Busybee, so you guys may not always be in one place for too long. So I'm hearing other women, they're kind of like, yeah, she's here 1 minute and then she's gone the next minute, right? So you're like a bee. I'm not sure if a bee is your spirit animal, or if you guys see a lot of bees, but there's something very you and bees are very connected. I'm hearing worker bee, hard worker. So other women view you guys as a very, very hard worker, like an extremely hard worker. And you're always working hard, okay? And you're working hard passionately. You're passionately moving forward, but you're also in and out, right? You're in and out, in and out, here, there, this, here, like you're always going different places all the time. Like, you're never stuck in one place. The Knight of Wands is not somebody you're gonna see. Like, if he's in a city, so if he's like in like San Jose, he's not gonna stay there for 2 weeks. The most he'll stay is probably like 3 days, and then he's gone, and then he'll come back, right? So you guys have a like in and out energy. So some women feel like sometimes you're in and out of their lives, but you're just very busy because you always have a lot going on. But also you take on too much as well. So they can see you guys as maybe being exhausted, mentally exhausted, or even just physically exhausted. I'm getting like some of this energy is from friends and family. So they can see you guys either like you guys are just tired. They could see you guys tired. They could see you guys stressed out, right? Or you're just taking on too much, or you're carrying too much, right? It's like, you don't have to work so hard is what I'm hearing. You don't have to work so hard. You're like, but I do. But I do have to work hard. The hell you talking about? You see all this fruit? I gotta plant this shit, okay? Because I have to stay this. I have to stay this. You guys are like defending yourselves, okay? But also too with the Seven of Pentacles, in terms of how other women view you, they view you guys as someone who's very patient. You're very patient with things manifesting. You're very patient with people as well. You're very patient at watching things grow. You like to nurture things and you like to watch it grow. So I'm getting a sense that you guys are people who are what do you call it? They're what is it? What's the word? Damn, I can't find the word. But anyway, you guys are just people who they admire your patience. You wait for things that most people would not wait for. They're just like, oh, hell no, I'm not gonna wait for that. No. But see, with the Knight of Wands, it's interesting because these are kind of like opposite energies. But the Knight of Wands, he knows what he wants. So you guys are very ambitious. So you'll wait if it's worth it, right? If it's worth it, you'll like, oh, well, whatever. I'll just wait. Okay, so then let's move on to the Oracle cards. All right, so change. The card change. You're transforming, let go of the past, embrace the light and joy of this new day. So how other women view you with this card, you're someone who moves forward. They see you as someone who's always moving forward. Even if you guys have gone through issues, there's always a change happening in your life. You're always going through some kind of transformation. You're always finding something different. Okay, you're always finding a new project or something, just another project, another gig, another job. Like, you're just always changing it up, okay? I'm also hearing some of you guys can also change your hair a lot or like dye your hair a lot, but you're not afraid to let go of the past. So other women view you guys as, like I said, just very forward movement, very forward thinking as well. And you're the kind of people who just seize the day, right? You're just like, I'm just gonna do my best every day, and it is what it is, right? Like, we're just gonna go. Like, you make your days last, okay? You guys also have a lot of integrity. So how other women view you, they see you as that woman who's always doing the right thing. You're always doing the right thing, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. You have a very strong moral compass, okay? Other women see that you have a very strong moral compass. I'm hearing some of you guys may be spiritual, and or religious, and you just have a strong moral compass where you, like, you know, right and wrong, or good and bad, or whatever. You guys have very specific ways of your belief system, um and that is showcased in a way that um other women see that you guys have a lot of integrity. So you're someone who's just very honest. You're not going to cheat, you're not going to steal, you're not going to lie. So you're very trustworthy is what I'm hearing as well. um yeah, a lot of very grounded energy. So it's so interesting, this guy, it looks like this dragon is holding a pentacle, right? Gosh, pentacle, you guys are definitely an earth sign. If you're not an earth sign, you have earth in your chart. Absolutely, there's just pentacles all over the place. The pentacles can also symbolize new opportunity as well. So you guys may also be, you bring abundance to other people's lives, or you bring ideas to other people's lives, like ideas that they haven't thought of before. Okay, so with prosperity, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, money, 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 money. Damn. Damn. Okay, so focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Okay, so in terms of how other women view you, you guys are very prosperous people. Okay, it doesn't matter how busy you are. It doesn't matter, you know, if you're here or there, where, like, it doesn't matter. You guys are just very prosperous people. You bring a lot of abundance to your life, and abundance to the people that cross your path. Okay, there's a very lucky energy about you guys, or I feel like because you've worked so hard, you always have good karma. Like the karmic wheel is always spinning in your favor. Okay, and you also have a really positive energy that is very infectious. Okay, so other women really like to be around you because you help them think in a more healthy and positive way. Okay, so with Athena we have inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So you guys are very wise. You're wise beyond your years. Okay, you have a lot of just beautiful knowledge to give to other people. You know how to build for yourself. Okay, you know how to I'm just getting a lot of financial energy, man. You guys just know how to build in this physical world. It's something that you're trying to master. You're trying to master building up your finances and stuff like that, manifesting money and things like that. And that's just it's just so obvious. Yeah, that's just like your main focus too. Okay, so Miss Busybee, other women feel that you should also take a breather. Okay, we have air. And this says, breathe deep, entering into life exchange of life-bringing energies. So you guys need to, similar to Miss Doing Too Much, how you guys need to just calm down and breathe, okay? This could also be in terms of how other women view you, is that you guys also have a very calming energy about you, or I'm hearing like a healing quality about you. But also like an exchanging of ideas, like I said before, exchange of life-bringing energy. So in terms of life-bringing energy, like I said, there's, because of some wisdom that you guys have, you either bring in life-changing experiences for people, you give people different ideas that help them improve their lives, and you guys really strike people when you're talking to them, okay? Or them just being around you. It's like they almost get riled up. Yeah, it's like they almost get riled up. Like you inspire them to like get moving. Okay, so in terms of dreams, come on. Other women, how other women view you. You have a very dream-like quality about you. But I'm also feeling like I'm hearing sleep. I'm here. Because you guys are so busy all the time, you may look like you need some sleep, okay? You may look like you just need to chill out and you need some sleep. Go to sleep is what I'm hearing. You need to go to sleep. Take a nap. Maybe take more naps, okay? But dreaming, teaching, you guys get a lot of messages in your dreams and you relay that to other people through whatever wisdom is that you practice. So whether that's orally, maybe that's tarot, maybe it's spirituality, maybe it's through religion, whatever it is. Your dreams are connected to your dreams are connected to the wisdom that you give other people. Okay, so then these two, we have hunter and we have courtesy. So what I'm first getting is kind of the contrast in their expression, right? She looks very innocent, right? Very innocent, very like, but I'm hearing, don't let me fool you. So other women may feel that you guys, they feel that, oh yeah, she looks nice, or oh, she looks really innocent, but don't take her for granted, or don't underestimate her because she's actually a fighter, okay? So it's kind of like your outer demeanor is very pleasant. You guys you're very pleasant. You dress very nicely, right? You're always put together. You're very courteous. You're very friendly to people. But then, on your other side, you have a fighter spirit. This is somebody who goes to what they want. This is called hunter. You're a hunter, right? You're aggressor, tracker, provider. You provide for yourself or your family and your friend or whatever, and then, you're an aggressor. You go for what you want. How else do you think you'll have all this damn money, okay? You have to be a go-getter, so that's what they see. So, in terms of how women view you, they see both of these sides to you, okay? They see the really nice, kind side, the hospitable side, and then they see that aggressive, go-getter side, the risk-taker side. Like, no, I'm gonna do this because I know I'm gonna make money from it, right? Like, oh no, I'm gonna do this. I don't care what you say. Whatever, let's go, right? Like, fighter energy, inner warrior, spirit, things like that. All right, so the last two. Okay, that transformation again. So you guys may have been went through a big change, or people in your life have seen you guys change immensely. So we do have change again. So in terms of transformation, yeah, you guys may experience a lot of ending and beginnings, okay? Just a lot of things ending and then all these new beginnings and stuff like that. It's just a cycle. But in terms of how other women view you guys, they view you guys as people who are very either psychically developed or just like very gifted. And because you've been through all this transformation, I feel like that's where your wisdom has come from. So you have a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of spiritual awakenings happening, okay? That has happened in your life. And then we have patience and planning. And this ties in with the Seven of Pentacles. So is this a 7? Oh, snap. Look at it. 7 and 7. Interesting. 7 plus 7 is 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Change. 5 is the card of change. Wow, isn't that trippy? That's awesome. But yeah, so change is always happening in your guys' life regardless. People are always seeing you guys change. But interesting. But with the patience and planning, you guys are just very diligent. You guys are very diligent, okay? Other women see you guys as diligent. You're very committed. You could also be calculative. Like, you're always planning, right? You may be very organized as well. You may follow a planner, a daily planner, or you may have like to-do lists that you guys check off, right? Like, you like to be very organized and you always like to plan ahead. You don't like spontaneity, but when it does happen, it's not like you're gonna freak out about it, right? But you just like to have things set in order, okay? And you have, like I said, you have a lot of patience. You have to have patience for things to develop. So how other women see you guys, they see you as someone who's very trustworthy and someone who's very patient. So I'm hearing, oh no, you definitely want to ask her because she knows how to do that. Like, she knows how to organize, and she's really good at planning. She's really analytical and things like that. That's what I'm hearing. So these are like your really good qualities that a lot of women really like about you guys, okay? Patient planning, anything else? Let's see if I'm getting anything else from these cards. I don't think that's the gist of it. Oh, I got one more card. Okay, we got the Rebel Deck card, which is a very straightforward card, just a warning. And so, Miss Busybee, it says, stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen, okay? Okay, so in terms of how other women view you guys, like I said, you guys may be chatterboxes, okay? Not gonna lie, other women may think that you talk too much, and they're just like, can she please stop talking? And you talk because you're passionate, but if you talk too much, they could just get very tired. But yeah, they just want to, other women just want you to stop talking and to listen to them. So some of you guys may not be the best listeners. Either some of you guys are good listeners and you talk a lot, or some of you guys just are bad listeners and you don't, and you talk too much, okay? This is a pretty straightforward message. So, and yeah, like, they're just saying, I wish that you would just listen to me more. So, you know, just work on, hearing people's, the other side of people's opinion is what I'm hearing. And if you listen also ties in with dreaming, okay? So it's kind of like other women feel like you need to listen to your intuition more, okay? Miss Busybee, sometimes you guys are always on the go in the physical realm, and sometimes you're focused too much on this physical that you're missing things that's happening internally, okay? And I feel like your dreams are they're telling you guys something. They want to tell you guys something, so they want you to connect with them as well, okay? And yeah, that's the energy that I got. I'm also getting some Gemini energy. Okay, anyway, I think that's pretty much it, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this resonated, or at least you were entertained by it. And until next time, see you.